verse. Add value to my work, check the volume on my work. You get what you give, and I'm loving all the perks. Easy gift and the curse, make them check another verse.
What's up, world? We back again. Easy said and done. Another album review, Hip Hop 101. Joyner Lucas is another one of them ones. And he got a song on this one called One of Them. ADHD 2. I'm not gonna lie, I just really started listening to Joyner in 2020. So I ain't gonna lie, I need to go back and listen to ADHD 1, but I know I listened to the Evolution album. That's the one that put me on him. I loved that album. I damn sure love Not Now I'm Busy. That one he just dropped in 2024. I did one of these reviews for that. That album was fire. And he got songs, features that I love from him. So I fuck with this kid, man. I fuck with Joyner. I fuck with Joyner too, because to me, he's like a mix of J. Cole and K. Dot. Like he got the same type of message J. Cole give with his songs. He's real. It's not too much a dope boy and murder game. Really, it's not barely any of that. But every now and then he'll reference to it. He'll let you know like he ain't no bitch nigga, right? But um he got that flow like K. Dot where he can speed it up. His punchlines ain't raw as K. Dot, but the man is nice, man. He's an MC. Like he made good music. He really tries to give you more depth and context than your everyday rapper. You know what I mean? That's why he call it ADHD. It's something he experienced. You know what I mean? It's from his childhood trauma, the issues between his mother and his dad, and how his dad wasn't shit, and never was there or was there at one point, was abusive or whatever, and then left. And he was raised by his mother. Had issues with mom too. All of us got them childhood upbringings, and I like his music. He keep it like he puts reality into rap. Like it ain't just glorifying the streets. Cause a lot of these niggas listen, and I spoke about this in another episode. Uh, it's not they not one. They glorify stuff that is not good for the community. But another truth is a lot of these dudes don't know nothing about that shit they talking about. They talk about what they see, either a homie around them are involved in that life, or some homies, family member, but they're not really in them trenches. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like you really just don't want to hear it based off of that, this whole ideology. You know what I mean? But back to what I think about this album. Listen, when I first got into it, I was like, all right, it was solid. I wish I knew One of Them. That's why I was like, he already got a song called One of Them. I'm like, all right, Tear Me Down. See, the way that I am, I'm like, all right, I'm rocking with him. Like he got my attention, but I'm not like overwhelmed. I'm not in love with it, but I love also listen, I didn't know this man got that type of weight because he got skits with Kevin Hart and Eminem's on the way that because Eminem had a song called I forgot the name of the song, but I am whatever you say I am. And so he got a song that the way I am, but Eminem on the beginning of the song talking about Joyner. He got a skit with Kevin Hart. This man got a skit with Denzel Washington, the GOAT actor. I'm like, damn, Joyner, you got pulled like that? What? I done seen him do some stuff though. He got a video with Regina Hall playing his love interest in the video. She directed it. I seen him do a video with Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, damn, this boy Joyner be rubbing elbows with the right people, man. For real, for real. Damn. Like, I like that. He must got real good business savvy. People like him, real likability. I know he got some fame because he been mentioned amongst certain crowds, certain MC, but we don't do that in the community enough. We don't get this man his flowers enough, man. That's why this is the second video I done of him, because I very much feel like he should be in that conversation of, I don't want to put him up there with Dot and Drake and Cole, but like Sean and him. And he got a song with Sean on here, Fire. Absolute banger. You know what I mean? I'm trying to name it. I'm trying to find the song. Let me see if I can find it. Where that? Where my man Sean's song at? Oh yeah, Active. Oh, see, you get to a certain problem of the album. I feel like he made music to cater to some fans that want to hear a little rock from him. You know what I mean? That he got that little audience that he can go there a little bit, that he can give you that pop sound or rock sound. He made a couple songs and he almost lost me. But then he bounced back with a song, New Sofas with Ty Dolla Sign. Ugh. Then the one with Big Sean, Active, that was a straight banger. And another one he put the reggaeton, the Spanish music vibe on it called Time is Money. That was even more fire. Like the way he closed the album out, I'm like, this is why I fuck with Joyner Lucas, man. And Joyner Lucas is great too, because I feel like, just to kind of backtrack, we all just know a couple weeks ago, on the, I believe it was the 11th, 15th. You got, it's the 15th, right on Monday. The Clips just dropped an album. It was, it's got the internet going crazy. I don't know if these people are gonna have the same. The Joyner gonna have the same impact because, you know, we ain't seen Malice in a while, so we ain't seen the Clips in a while. We've seen Pusha. Joyner been doing his thing. Um, Not Now I'm Busy just came out last year. You know what I mean? And that was a great album. But I just like that hip hop's in a good state, man. This is shit I be trying to tell people. Because you got a lot of people, they only want to follow what the young crowd listen to. But hip hop is matured. It's not even a matured word. Mature is not even the right word. It's evolved. Because all us dudes that grew up in the 90s, listening to hip hop, watching BET, watching, listening to the radio, we in a time now, you got internet, you got YouTube, you got Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever, that you can access whoever and whenever time frame with a push of a couple buttons. At the same time, what might be popular to the young crowd, you can like who you like and follow what you follow and create your own playlist and subscribe to people, and that's the only thing that's going to fall into your algorithm. There's this big algorithm that these social mediums use, right? These outlets, these platforms use the big algorithm because they got to go off the whole population of everybody that listen, but they also give you the ability to create your own, to create your own playlist and follow what you follow, and you can see how that creates branches off of that. And that's what I love about what's going on in hip hop today. See, Joyner Lucas is somebody I follow on my YouTube and on my Spotify. So when they drop an album, it's like front and center. And I seen it. And I got some other albums I'm gonna come right behind it because they know I already follow these people. You know, I love that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna be in my personal hip hop brainwave, hip hop thinking, gonna be in a lane where I'm submerged in my music, because then I always on the same phone can access all that throwback shit we can't live without, the classic albums. You know what I mean? The shit that lasted the test of time and still banging today. So I'm always there with hip hop, but I do love new shit too. Cause I don't want to live forever in the 90s or the early 2000s or 2010s. I need new shit to keep it going and to compare to the classics. And I love that Joyner is a great artist to mention in this conversation of a dude who carries a torch. He got bars, he can speed it up, he make good music. He make music that's just more than just dope and shoot 'em up, bang, bang, too. That's the shit that make it even better, to be real with you. You know what I mean? He got context, man. You know? I love the Clips album, but I always gonna remember the Clips for being the dope boys on the block. You know? They got a bag from moving Snow White bars and references, and they make great music. They might dibble and dabble into other contexts, to other topics in their music, but we know what they're famous for and what they go to when they want to go to it. You know what I mean? But sometimes they don't. I think this one they really were grown. But we're not talking about the clips. You know, I just wanted to show hip hop heads, right? That's what this is about. The age. That's why I call it hip hop 101, because you got and I'm not really talking about the internet. It be people I know, and a lot of my homies kind of they're not. I hate to say they're not internet savvy, but I'll tell them about somebody they don't have no idea who so and so is, but they know the popular artists that you can't miss them because all the young ones listening to them. And I'm like, and then they'll tell me hip hop dead or this and that about rap, and I'm telling them, nah, you tripping. You just got to do better, looking for what you like, but you don't do that. You're not active on your music game and how to reach to it. You're not into it like I'm into it, you know. But if you were, you'd have a lot more faith in what's going on in hip hop. Inspired. That's why I still play music myself, because I stay inspired. And this ADHD dude, if I would rate it on a 10-point scale, I give it a 7.5. Just because he had a few songs that I was like they was skips, you know what I mean? And that Not Now I'm Busy was a classic to me. Like that thing was fire. You know what I mean? He really got me as a fan with that one. And I liked his follow up. And I need to go back and listen to, I'm not gonna lie to you, ADHD 1, the first one. But I give this one, 7.5 a solid. I might say 8. Maybe I listen to a little bit more. But I like it though. It's already playing these songs on playlists. You know what I mean? Rotated heavy. I rock with the boy, man. I already am a Joyner fan. I've been to mention Joyner. This ain't my first video. He probably the first one I done more than one round of this, besides my Griselda brothers, because them boys stayed putting in work, and I got one coming up. I done seen Benny drop the new one, and my boy Freddie Gibbs. So these expect more hip hop 101, man. But let me ask you, who are watching this video, what do you think of this ADHD 2 Joyner Lucas album? Where do you rate it in his work? I also want to know, what do you think of Joyner Lucas? Because to me, he don't get enough. He doesn't. We don't talk about him enough. You know what I mean? It's especially when we always want to talk about the big three, really the big four. I'm gonna say the big four, which is Drake, K. Dot, J. Cole, Big Sean. I think does Joyner deserve to be in that conversation with these boys? You tell me. It's your boy, Easy said then done, easily done. We out.